Should be up. Oh, wait, I need the microphone. Please don't make noise. Please don't make noise. Please don't make noise. Oh, that made noise. All right, this is gonna make noise too. Shit. Fuck. Oh, there's that. Yep, and we're good. Perfect. So, um, I was sitting in the most boring class I have, and I was thinking, damn, there's a lot of shit wrong with this project. I just put the Git repo on my laptop quickly, just to check on the code, and I realized it's kind of dog shit. So we're gonna try to fix that. The first thing I want to do is I want to get all of the classes into separate files. I'll just do a quick overview of what I plan to accomplish today. Obviously, unlikely that all of these things are going to happen, but here we go. So, the first thing I want to do is, put all the classes in separate files, and then I do want a file that is just global functions. I feel like it would be useful, especially as I'm dealing with more complicated enemy AI, to be able to do it not as an extension of the entity class, but instead as a global thing. So I can just like say, hey, I want this enemy to be able to cast array as well. Maybe swing, but God, that sounds fucking terrifying. An enemy AI that can like swing and shit sounds like a royal fucking pain. So either way, anything along those lines that actually works, it'd be really helpful. Yep. And then the player class is all fucked up. Because if you look, 80% of this code, I'd assume, probably, like the check swing function, I'm pretty sure it starts. Here, I can actually just look. It's 100 lines of code, and it doesn't need to be. That's all fucked up. It should. That really, realistically, should be like 4 lines, or the checks, not the check swing, but like that part of the player class should be like 4 lines. It should be like, hey, is it cast? Then do this instead of doing all of that visibly in the main function here, or not in the main function, but in the main file here. And then last on the list is the Git repo is a little fucky, and I usually want to be able to like put the source code like in the descriptions of videos and stuff. So I'll be working on that. I will start with figuring out how to link separate files in .NET. That should be pretty fun. That thing everyone loves to do, link files in .NET. Perfect. So link class files C#. It's probably really easy. I don't want to use VS. Let's go to monogame. Sure. And that's a file break. Make your class public. I believe all of my classes should be public. Nope. All right. Why does everyone on these forums have to be like, like kind of a dick? It's pretty basic object-oriented stuff. Like, yeah, they know that. No one's Googling, hey, how do I link other files, and saying like, damn, this is some high-level shit. Like, no one fucking says that. Like, I'm Googling it, yes, but like, it's, God, that shit pisses me off. Just use a partial keyword. That sounds like some bullshit. All right, we're actually going to we're gonna go to this partial classes. No, I don't want that. What do I want? C# documentation. I don't know. Let's the easiest thing to put somewhere else is probably just ground. So we're gonna work on that. So new file. So I'm coming from a very C++ background. I'm not going to claim to be like a good programmer in C++. I'm clearly not a good programmer simply based off of what is visible on these streams, actually. So if we go here, that's missing a lot of shit. That. All right, so it appears that things are being referenced somehow, but whoa, okay, whoa, I did not. No. Using. What does this have at the top of it? I probably need to include raylib explicitly in all of these, raylib_cs. And I probably need that. You know what? I think all of these. Hey, that worked. And I don't see any errors, which, what the fuck? Okay. All right. So I don't know what would have changed. Oh, so one of the problems I was having, which will be fixed not today. This is a deep code-related problem. It only checks for. Okay, it's actually really weird, and I have no idea why it happens. So if I click on the last declared object, right? So if I go here, you can see that this one right here, the one with a y of 0, that's all the way at the top, right? That one is the last declared object, and that is the only one that when you click it will see like a line go to it, which like on its own not that strange, I suppose. The problem arises when you see how it's like connected, and I'm pretty sure like it's just following what I told it to, so it's not like mythical behavior or anything, but it goes to whichever one's closest, which is what it's supposed to do. That is what it is supposed to do. That's what I designed it to do. And yet it only does it if I click on. I can't click like around or near. Like if I click here, no. So it will check if it's in line with it, but it'll check the closest one as compared to that big object. So I truthfully could not fucking tell you why it does that. But I'm not working on that right now. I am doing the refactor. So ground.cs appears to be a very competent class all on its very lonesome. So we can make a new one for entity. Yep. Perfect. And this may come as a shock, but we are going to be putting all of the code from entity into here. I really thought this was going to take longer because with C it takes like a minute. You know, you got to like do a bunch of shit, but with this, not so much. Apparently, this is just really easy. And oh fuck, it's a lot of errors. Really? Oh yeah? Okay, so yeah, I just got to make sure to press Control X and not Control C. All right, perfect. I hope you could visibly see the gears turning in my fucking noodle when I saw that, but all right, perfect. Now, this is all the player class. Oh shit, wait. New player. CS. Doink. Give me doink. All right, Mr. Player Class, you're coming with me. Yep, that looks about right. Control C. And this, or Control X. All right. Oh, that's a lot of errors. Hey, what's with that? Are we good? Vector 2. It does not like Vector 2. Is it mad at every Vector 2? It can't be. There's some that work. Hey, this using... I put that in there. System numerics. Swankalicious. I thought I was using raylib vector 2s, but maybe it uses Microsoft System ones. Anyway, the entire project remains running, so have not broken anything yet, and this should now... I need a little more viewing space. But this now is a much cleaner main file. So that works. It's actually a pretty safe. Okay. I honestly didn't expect that to be so easy. Because normally you need to like include shit, but no. Apparently you can just throw it all in the same folder and .NET figures it out. I'm starting to like .NET. I've heard a lot of people trash on it. It's like, oh, you don't like Java? I don't like Java because I had to use it and it wasn't good. I like C# because now that I'm using it, it works. It works really well. It's probably a significant part of the reason that it's used like fucking everywhere in the corporate world where shit needs to actually work. There's that. So now I want to work on a global function file, which apparently should be easy. Now I'm not doing this in like actual F#. I ain't that guy. But if I were to just I don't want to call it like funked because that seems very keywordy. I don't know. I could use... Is it just temporary? Because like I want to use gfunc, gfu gfuncs. Does the name matter? I'm not a programmer. I'm okay. I am a programmer. This is dumb and bad. But oh boy, is it dumb and bad in the dumbest, baddest way possible. All right, now we have a function here. Now I want... How do I want this to work? DevDoc. Perfect. We are going to... done. Devy stuff. Now there's a Devy thing I want to do, and I want to do global so the first one I want to do is a line-to-line collision, because if you look at the raylib cheat sheet, it does have a line-to-line collision that will return, that will not return, but it will give you a fucking it'll give you um the line collide point, the collision, like the collide point, the cross point, the intersection. It'll give you the intersection, but it'll give it to you as a fucking pointer, a vector 2 pointer, um, which is kind of fucking stupid. Like, I don't like that it's a vector 2 dereferenced collision point. That's really dumb and bad. I don't like it. So I'm making my own check collision lines, which actually I might do it. No, because I want to check and a return. Yeah, so I want a check collision. I want to check collision lines and a get. As well as a get box line. Would it be box? Do you want to use box? I'm not making 3D shit, but whenever this thing refers to anything 3D, it's always a box. Is it? Drop. It's like, it doesn't say cuboid, so or it says cube. Fuck. Yeah, but this is that's cube isn't like cube. I don't have cubes as in cubes. Oh, sorry. Draw cube wires, draw sphere wires, draw cylinder, draw capsule. Damn. Draw plane, ray, grid. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I don't even see a fucking, like, what if I just want a goddamn rectangular prism, bro? You're telling me you can't do that? What the fuck, man? Anyway, whatever. Raylib's good. I'm trying, man. I don't know what I'm doing. What is this one called? Check collision rec? I guess I could just call it rec, huh? Get rec line collision. And I also want to check rec line collision. Perfect. So yeah, I'm going to start with those. Those are going to go in the G-funks. God damn it. All right. I need everything from the flare. Perfect. All right. Now, if I do this, I shouldn't need to declare a class, because it should just be global by default. Wait, that's public. That's public. Did I ever make... the player class isn't public. So I guess did this guy lie? Is he retarded? Public class by class. No, he's fucking lying. It's actually very basic fucking... it probably just assumes public. If I do... Like, that probably fucks everything up. Like, it probably won't compile, yeah. So it does assume public, but you don't need to explicitly say that. It was in March of 17, though, so I don't know. Whatever. That's still fine. Now, in the G-funks, I want line collision. I want a bool. Check line collision. And I'm going to check lines collision. And the input will be, I'm just going to look at this. Check collision lines. Start, pause, end, pause, start, pause, end, pause. And then it doesn't return it. Well, it does return it. It returns a bool. Like, it actually does that. So actually, I probably don't need check collision lines. But could I just send a really small rectangle at an angle? Wait. Would that be better? Fuck. Wait, okay, so my options are I either I either draw the line and it goes from point to point and I don't have to think about it as hard. Oh, but if I already know the angle, then I'd be able to accelerate easier. I wouldn't have to do trigonometry because I would already have the angle. Well, I would need to do trig anyway to find the rotational inertia. Not inertia, rotational velocity. And I would need rotational acceleration, which just send a really small rectangle. No, actually, that would be a pain in the ass, and I'm not dividing anything by 2. So, I mean, it would essentially accomplish the exact same thing because I do want to have the center of it to go to the center of it, regardless. So, we're gonna stick with plan A. If not, it actually should be relatively simple. So hopefully I'm right. Anyway, check lines collision. No, because it's not gonna. It wouldn't even let me pass the pointer in, so I actually do have to do this. All right. Now we're gonna go to player CS and we're gonna say, hey, where is all of the shit where I do all the shit? Check swing, the monster of a function that I wrote last time. It isn't good. It's bad. It's really bad. Yeah, no, this warrants a full rewrite. Line collision math. So it should be line intersect math. I'm just retarded. Yeah, jeffreythompson.org. This shit. Good job, Jeffrey. Oh no, not line circle. I want line. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Good job, Jeffrey. Yeah, there's probably a better way to do this. Now I think about it. Actually, I think about a lot of things. I think a lot of stuff. About a lot of things. What's that song called? It's by Rhett and Link. I think I am a thoughtful guy. That's what it's called. I am a thoughtful guy. Think a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. It was sponsored by Magic Piano. I remember that. I wonder how they're doing. Anyway, y'all are coming with me. We're going to funcs. I need to input float x1, x2, float x1, float x2, float x2, float y1, or well, wait, what? Wait, x1, y1. Because I need 4 points. I need 8 points. So I want to use vectors. Vector 2. Point 1. Vector 2. to P2, which is actually just I mean 4 points. It really should be more descriptive than that, huh? Shouldn't it be? You would think. Point one. Sturt. Fucking got it. Point one start. Point one. Or so these should be L's. Oh God, I am such a shit programmer. Not comma, you fucking dumbass. Hey, couldn't help but notice that oh wait, no, save. No, just don't have this. Go away. How did I only realize that now? Anyway, we're working on this one right now. Now. Do I still have that code copied? Yeah. How do I want to do this? Do I want to declare them all again? Yeah, it'll probably take less time. L1 start. All right. X1 equals what? X1. No. Why? Respectfully, why the fuck would I want to type that? X1 equals L1 start dot X dot X as a float. Wazam. Give me this. X 2, 3, 4, and two. All right. I'm assuming, well, if those lines are colliding, right? You have to calculate the distance to the point of intersection. All right. So 1 minus 3. That should. Yeah. That should be how it works. I can't think of a reason it wouldn't be how that works. Now, I'm obviously not using my fucking imagination, but check lines collision. What is the problem? It can't. I'd like it to. Namespace cannot. Not all code paths return a value. That I can deal with. Because I don't... Oh, shit. Go over there. Do I have... No. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, that I can actually deal with. So this is just checking lines collision. So far we have definitely done that. So boink. Now it should just complain that it's not used anywhere, which it isn't, you know. Just format. Yeah, that's code. Sure, I stole it, but that's definitely code. So yeah, so that definitely checks them. But then I want vector 2 get lines collision same parameters. Could this be the same function? Fucking probably. The raylib library managed to do it with the same one. However, I am not the raylib library. This may come as a shock to many. Full stop. But all right, give me this. Oop. And now we simply return, after doing some math, return new, return new, and it's a vector 2. So we are going to return that shit. That shit. New that, one more. Return. Huh? Oh. I suppose it doesn't need that. Return new, and it's purple. It gets a comma. And then the Y version. Hot diggity damn. It, if I had just like thought through this shit before immediately writing code, it could have looked like this the whole time. So now we're gonna go to player.cs. And we're gonna say, hey, I just made some really sick ass functions. Well, actually, oh no, one of the things was refactor the player class. I could try to fix that problem now with the other stuff. Now that I have those sick ass functions I can use. Oh wait, no, box line collision. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. All right. So as we can see here, we have some check line functions. Now I want to make, if we pull up the dev doc here, the check rec line collision function. Now this is really interesting because this one is going to be easy as fuck. Essentially, this one, it's just a bool. We're gonna rectangle, and then 2 vectors. Check rec line collisions, or yeah, we're gonna do it in that order. L1 start. These are vector 2s. 2 L1 start, vector 2 L1 end, vector 2 space L1 end. Oh yeah, vector 1 lend, vector 1 will start. Vector, oh, you know what I meant. Swankalicious. So if any part of the line, I guess, okay, if so that equals false. Yeah, so we'll just initialize a variable to false. If it makes it through this gauntlet we're about to send it through, then it gets to stay false. But if we take rec, so we're going to do, no, I have to just, if, well, just import these from the other guy. And the axis. I bet they live in Texas. Perfect. So, well, let's see here. Anyway, I was just reading. I was kind of curious as to what this website might be using. But intro, collision detection. That's a lot of collisions, my guy. By Jeff Thompson. It's using processing. I remember processing, dude. Oh man, I didn't like it. Dude, I have no idea what kind of fucking hieroglyphics are down here. Oh. You just gotta select. Oh. Select to reveal. Otherwise, there's Z's everywhere. Fuck you. Whatever. Some Linux bullshit, I'm sure. Anywho. If you are colliding, if the line is colliding, oh, okay, wait, so we're just gonna steal the code. Wait, I don't need to do this. Wait, because I can set the points. Wait, because I gotta use the function in the function. Otherwise, there's no fucking point in writing the goddamn function. Check. We're gonna get rid of you for now. And why are you over there? All right. So first, we're gonna say that we're concerned about the rectangle here. So yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna iterate through all of the points. So vector 2, rec line start, equals, and we're gonna just go through all of the lines. So I'm just gonna start with the top line. Equals new. Sorry. Vector 2, rec line start. That first point is just going to be not bounds, so it's going to be rec dot x, rec dot y. Easy enough. And then vector 2 rec line end equals new rec, and I said I'm going to start with the top one, so rec dot x plus rec dot width comma rec dot y. Right, so there's that. And then we're just going to change those values and check for that. So we're just going to do found equals check lines collision, check line. Wait, what? Okay. I don't know why it is up there when I do that. Check lines collision. Check lines collision. And it'll even come up as a real thing. So now I'll start lend. Oh, fuck. And we'll start, we'll lend, rec, line, start, rec, line, end. Pisses me off though, those are actually wrong. And then that's actually wrong. Right. Boom. So now found equals that. And we take this and we go to the next one. And we're just gonna hopscotch these. So the start line is now, oh wait. Well, I might as well change them both. Wait, I wanna, this, I swear this matters so fucking little. But I'm gonna continue thinking about it. Rec line start. Rec.height. Now found equals that. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna use an if statement here. Wait. I can just return. I don't need this. Yeah, because if you go through and we do the same exact check again, but with those variables equaling something different, and then so we checked the top and we checked the, that's my fingers. We checked the top and this one. No, this one from your perspective. From your perspective, we checked that one and that one. Those are both the ones where the rec line start stays the same. Because we're going and so now we want to go and man, it really comforts me knowing that there's no better way to do this. So now we're going. Actually, don't need that. So now we can do the one. This is the Y down. We can do that one now. So we can do the plus rec dot width plus right. So that's going to be the bottom right corner of that. And right now we're comparing the bottom corner. This is still turning out to be a lot of code. Funny how that works. But it should still be better. It'll definitely be slightly more readable, at the very least. And we shouldn't need to change the start, just the end. Is that the same? Yeah. The start is still both of them. So the end needs to be plus width. Right. Grab this. So now we can look. I mean, this one here. That's going to start. It's going to start with equals X and Y. So it's going to start with the, where's paint? It's going to start with, here's a box. Here's the rectangle. It starts, starts with this one. It goes from this one, that's that, plus width, same Y, goes to this one, and then the end changes. So we're starting with the same one, but we're going to the same X, but the other height. That's two of the lines. Then we choose a new start position. It goes from here. And we check we still continue to change the end, right? And it goes from it goes up to this one, and then it also checks. Wait, what the fuck? We definitely changed the start. Here. Oh my gosh, wait. This is stupid, wait. The line starts off going from here to here. Then the start position stays the same, but the end position goes from top left, right? Top left. Oh my gosh. Stays top left down to that one. Perfect. Then we change the start position. That still goes from here to here. And then we change the end. And it goes from here. Arc plus width to rec y. And that's a rectangle. There's two rectangles. One of them's green. That green means go. Perfect. My hair is all sorts of fucked up. Wait. It's fucking just absolutely fucking yank that shit over to the side. Put the headphones back on and call it that's the wrong way. And call it a fucking day. Whatever. Anywho. Yeah, that's done. If it makes it through all of that without returning false, then, you know, whatever. Well, it's not whatever. It won't do that unless the fucking rectangles are colliding. Perfect. Now, yeah, get rid of that. Now we need the last of the magic functions, arguably the most difficult to get. We need rect line collision. Now, there is a problem here. All right. Problem is that when we do this, we want to choose the point on the face. No, we don't. Do we just choose the first one? No, because the first one could be higher up. No, so we want to choose the point on the face, which, oh, fucking god damn it. Get rect line collision. Fuck. It's been a long day. Could return an undefined fucking whatever. A use of unassigned. Yeah. Alright, so. Shit. Well, we know it's gonna need a rectangle. And we know it's gonna need a goddamn line. And those are... Why? Nope. Don't want to load a render texture. I'm going to be so honest. What is your problem with the word rectangle, bro? What? My brother in Christ, scroll up. Not ambiguous anymore, dipshit. Alright, I need any of that. Let's see. Now, for our purposes. And this is not gonna, this is, all right. This is a caps lock scenario. Yeah. So it's going to return. We're going to check all. We're going to do all of the things. We're definitely going to do all the things. But then crucially, we get to the comment here that says, yo, fucker, this function is going to return the collision of the face on the rectangle, which is closest to the L star. Right, so it's going to check, and it's going to find a bunch of collisions. And it's going to say, hey, this one's closest to the player. We're using that one. Once it's implemented, it'll be the player. Yeah, that one actually gets used. Now, yeah, anyway, this will probably work out fine. That's actually not real. All right, what do I need to do? I need, well, we already checked them, but now we need to do them. So we're going to use essentially the same format. Thank you. Except no return statements. Can I select all of chat? I don't want to chat. Oh, whatever. Okay, it's actually not going to be that similar. Except for the parts where we change those end positions and shit. All right, because we're going to start with something, and we're going to do some shit to it, and then we're going to do some other shit. So the first thing I'm going to do is vector array. Vector of type vector. Please just say it's not used. Okay. Perfect. Now, hey, I lied. Because we're going to check for the collision first, and then we're going to get it. Burp. Hey, if you check them and you find them, that's going to throw an error. Is it console.out? console.writeLine. Well, wait, no. We're just actually getting rid of that. Okay. Now, instead of returning true, which is a Boolean, that would be stupid, we are going to... where'd this go? I want this back. Do I copy to equals get hash code to string to string to string operators push? I want to push. Is this not how push add? Is that the only? Okay, so this is not a vector. Vector to array. It's an array. Well, I want it to be a list. So it's just list. I would use a list. List vector 2 tests. And I just tests dot add get lines collision. I'll start, I'll end, rec line start, rec line end, use of unassigned local variable. Are we sure? Are we sure? Fix. Please refine your input. The fuck you mean, bro? Alright, he shouldn't die. Am I... Am I stupid? I am stupid. Is that... How did I do it over here? Well, over here it's wrong. Can I just do like... My brother in Christ, what the fuck does that mean? Huh? Unassigned? Can I make it nullable? How do you make it nullable? What's the key thing? Message. Nope. All right. Test.add. Why is that not fucking working? Call points.add. Vector 2. List vector 2. Call point equals new fucking equals new equals new list vector 2. New list vector 2. Don't need that. And it just does it. List vector 2. Bro. Okay. So the other thing probably would have worked, huh? I can just... Oh, what doesn't like about that, huh? What's the problem now? That was expected. Expect the unexpected. Swank. And how to make the code less readable, I can make it look like Python. Not that this code was readable to begin with, but, you know. Yep. Then it should just be the same fucking story. So, yoink. 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 Because we keep iterating that. And now, for each test in, oh my god, text to snake. Test in for each vector 2 test in tests. All right, now for each one of them, you compare it distance formula. It's gotta be somewhere in here. Not the square root, square points and shit. If doink. If the distance formula between test minus L start dot x, and this is also L start. Just gonna change all the L start. L start. L start. L start. And all the call points are gonna be test. Ooh, it didn't like something. Where did I ask you to implement? Test. Stupid again. If the distance, okay, wait. I'm just comparing distances, right? So if the distance between this point yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to like this code either. Is this what fucked it up last time? I doubt it. What was your problem? Vector. If so, first off, if yeah, that makes sense. Perfect. Yeah, this is what caused that other error, huh? How would I write this then? So I want to iterate through. I want it to test itself against all of the others to find the smallest distance value. So copy this, start typing the word other places. I want to test it though, which makes that really fucking difficult. Oh, what's your problem? All right. If other test other test other test other test and other test, right? If this one is greater than the other one, BT equals can I throw my own errors? What? What's it doing? Oh, this. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I think this works. Let's ask AI. How do I ask AI? Yeah, there we go. We don't know. It's working. I doubt it. Ooh, This shit taking a while. Still working. Oh, shit. Bro, hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Wait, when I was talking about using like a really fuck off big number, I didn't realize I could use infinity. All right. Wait, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, hold on. We're undoing, right? Obviously, but okay. So for each, I'm just gonna go for each, because I don't need to. Wait, Control Z. Not everything was there. There was for loss. If we compare it, we don't need to compare it to every other one, right? I don't think. Wait. Oh, there is no other test. We're just going through them and we're checking, is it less distance than the PT one? I'm fucking stupid, bro, I swear. It's less than PT. PT. Is it mad at me because that's null? Interesting. I can get rid of the nullableness of this, right? After this is PT. Equals. Do I still have the link? Ah, shit. Whoops. Yeah. All right. you go away. Man, I can't believe I brain farted that shit that hard, bro. PT. Now, could I have done a distance formula? Probably. But that seems remarkably unuseful. Oh, man. All right. If if you're comparing it to PT and it's less than, or no, if it's less than PT, if PT is a greater distance away, we want to use the test one. Then all of this shit but with test. I should do it. So that would be. Well, no, I've just done the global function file, so that completes the second object off of the list. I'm gonna go piss. So, yeah. whoops. The camera. Yeah. All right. So, as you can see here, we have some new functions to play with over in the player class. I think, probably the first thing, I'm actually going to get rid of all of that. Well, first, wait. Let's make sure we can compile. Has exited with code 0? No. Really? It's ignoring the entry point. Well, that's a lot of red, bro. Alright. Doesn't want to run this. It says entry in global code. Can this not be global, please? What if I asked real nicely? Please. Explain. Summary of project. Oh, yeah, I know where the inside a class namespace method. So how do I put this in a namespace? This has a namespace. Namespace Castier. Namespace funcs. And now all the raylib. No. Now all of the everything. Alright. So it doesn't like that. Add context. gfuncs. Oh, that was I'm so fucked when the robots take over, bro. I don't know what that's doing. I don't spell to do plans. Wrap the free functions into a public static class. So it's putting these functions into a global static class so that the entry point can remain global here, I believe. Well, it's not fast while it's doing it, so you spent all that time reading the file? Jesus Christ, dude. They don't make them like they used to. Did it do things? Doesn't look like it's done things yet. I'll have digital functions to remain straight code. I don't know what code fences are. And wrap the functions in that, and add global usings.cs. That's what gfuncs was supposed to be. Or funux. gfunux. Dude, gfunux was supposed to be that, though. I just called it something retarded. Epic. Okay. So my code's so bad that ChatGPT or whatever decided, no, we ain't gonna try. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. So this is considered the entry point of the program. So public global. So if I just like, let's open this bitch. Let's go here. Public class. So I just call it util. Does it compile? That it does. Does it still not work? It works just as much as it didn't before. We take those. Yep. Perfect. I forgot you can like super smash. And then you're gone. All right. So that works now. It didn't fucking change anything, but now. This is a big step, you know? And all right, perfect. Now that we're just getting rid of that. So now everything should still build, except clicking does nothing. Epic. Perfect. Alright, actually, you know what? It's been a bit. Things got done. I'm not gonna fully refactor the player class today. I wanna get some fucking sleep. I will make sure the Git repo's working. Yeah, I'm sure it is, bro. So Git add I don't know why it like is in Moon Runes. Part 1. Class files and all right. Player.cs. I think its problem is, yeah, cast collision found is never used, and neither is last chord. Anyway, I'm just going to check the GitHub real quick. And this should contain significantly more files than before. Perfect. So now, I think I can just take this. And I think that should just be the, yeah, that's just the URL. So I can take that. I can go into the stream settings. Yeah, that chat window's really in the way. And I can just edit the stream, put that in the bottom. There's complete one-time verification. What the fuck? I ain't doing that, so... I don't care if it's clickable or not. It's not my concern. Wow, it wanted, okay, sorry. It wanted me to click or either submit a photo of my ID or take a 6-second picture, which I guess I could have done, right? The webcam is right there. But like, and it's just to a GitHub. Like, if you can't copy and paste the link, kill yourself. That's mean, but you get the idea. Can I view the live stream somewhere? Can I go to like my own YouTube and like self view. Hell yeah. Oh, it's gonna do that, and it's not clickable. But if you do that, and you go here, and you paste it in, and you can, yeah, you can look at the thing. Oh, hey, it has my, that's the school I go to. Shit. Yeah, you can look at the, thing. Oh, hey, it has my, that's the school I go to. Shit. Well, too late now. Anyway, yeah, you can see all of that. That doesn't matter. Perfect. Cool. And I guess next time around, I will check and see if the functions work. Yeah. That seems about like it for me. Toodaloo.